it's me, Jack-a-Lopium. Welcome along. We're here taking a look at the Eastern Era by FunU, the same guys that brought you The Lost Village. It finally released. It released into... this is a full release. It's not EA or anything like that. So let's dive in, see how it's different from the demo. Yeah. See if anything changed. I've been reading up online kind of what people are saying and what the devs are saying, and there's quite a bit of jank, I believe, so let's take a look-see. Yeah, I don't remember the art being looking like this. I do like the cell shaded. It is quite pretty, so yeah, I mean, it might be better, but it might just be because I don't remember anything. Do you like that one? Hold on. Okay, first name, surname. Okay, so we're gonna be Fearless Chung. It looked like it had a space in between. Doink. Okay, so yeah, let's do it like that. I'm gonna try not to spend too long creating my character here. Okay, so can we choose here now? Nanhai Archipelago, a remote island in the South Sea, famed for its beautiful scenery and cut off from the outer world. Martial world. Yeah, we don't want that. Rumor has it that pirates hid treasure here, drawing many treasure hunters. Pirates also occasionally land to scavenge supplies and refill fresh water. However, we would start with a Tai Chi sword. Here is a pair of grappling gloves, and here is an Overlord spear. I mean, Sunset Villa is like the original map here. Dustless Gorge. A century ago, this was the forbidden grounds of the Venom sect. Oh, cool. Yeah, 5 Venoms, one of my favourites. The valley was choked with toxic miasma, yet teeming with life. After the sect was crushed by the righteous path, the place fell into ruin. Interesting. And yeah, also, there's there is a follow-up. A sequel. There's many sequels to 5 Venoms. However, there's one called 9 Demons, which is super cool. It's such a great... It's crazy. It's absolutely bonkers. So yeah, I would totally recommend seeking out 9 Venoms. It came a few years later, but it's by Xanxia again. Okay, so what are we going to choose? I don't think we're going to choose items. Shall we choose books and what have you? Do we choose it? Do we get different points? Okay, let's try. We could immobilize. We got Frost Palm or Taiji Unleashed. Deals 200 chi damage per second. However, there's... Yeah, I quite like stun, just so that the enemy can't fight back. So I'm gonna blow it. I'm gonna blow my wad on one book. Okay, the script is, you can choose some scripts for the protagonist, the protagonist. This is called a protagonist. Each script will obtain different items and change the gameplay. However, I like leadership. We get an extra character slot. I'm going to choose that straight away. There are a couple, I mean, you could probably make any build work okay. But I'm going to choose leadership just because I like characters. Okay, so traits. Far sight. How many can we choose? It looks like we can do 3. I'm going to re-roll this just so we can... Ooh, Toxin Heart. Toxin Heart. Nurture and venomous goo within the body. Every strike carries inherent poison damage. That would go well because we... Maybe that could be our roleplay. We know the location of the fallen venom sect. Acumen. Comprehend the changes of the heavenly Tao and gain enlightenment. Sure, why not? And then Virtuoso, Aptitude plus 20, Blunt Surge plus 10, Meltdown Threshold. That could be quite useful, is the Meltdown Threshold. That'll just keep us in the game for longer. Again, going back to my coverage of the demo, cooking is super important. However, do I really want to be stuck cooking as the sect leader all day, every day? Probably not. I would probably rather go for some kind of leadership role. So healing, diplomacy. I'm going to go 2-2-1, and then I'm going to choose one of cooking just in case. Just in case. Just because cooking is super important. So yeah, here we go. We can choose who we want. I wonder if there are any of these guys. Oh God, what are you saying? I wonder if any of these will start off with cooking. So cooking 4, that's not good. Cooking 4, cooking 5. Yeah, sorry about the the voices there. And there's our extra character slot. I'm going to have a quick look through for like cooking. Cooking 5. There you go. Cooking 9 would be great, but she's got apathy. Global task efficiency bonus, so that's not good. Cooking 2, cooking 6. But does he have any negatives? No, he doesn't have any negatives, but he's got a green and a blue, which isn't great. Ugh. Yeah, smart or head chef. Hey, she's got cooking speed up. Shall we go for her? But who else is there? I don't want this guy. Oh, where is he? Look, pyrophobia. He doesn't like fire. And he's a bit of a slacker, so he's not coming with. But these are the guys we've got. We've got tireless and tenacity. We've got pessimist, courier, and eidetic. So global skill XP bonus. I mean, we could take people with Pal Master, Master and Palm. Oh, Palm Master. I thought she was good with pals, maybe. She's also very happy, and yes, she's stubborn. I don't like that either. So you can go pessimist. I don't think I like you either. Quite like you, but I'm going to stick you in the first slot. There you go. I forgot how to do it there. I'm going to take this cook, even though she's got apathy. Get in there. Get in there. And then, yeah, Palm Master and all of that business. Sharpshooter, Marshal, and Light Sleeper. She could be pretty good. Flex and Serene, but slacker. I don't think you can sit around slacking at the start of the game, buddy. I'm sorry. And then this guy has got Zealot at gold, so global task efficiency. Smart and light sleeper, so yeah, she should probably come. And then Rushi Liu, she could be pretty good, but she's dull. She's both dull and precocious. How does that work?
我做饭。
矿石好坏，我一眼便
Blink
知。
Tenacious Blade Master.
敢惹我，就要付出代价。
这都不算什么。
闲时不狠。防
So
备
yeah, I'm
未
like, I'm a
才是上
slut
策。
for wontons, but I'm a slut for like gold traits. Where's that other
就这样
gold
吧。
trait guy there? Erudite.
医
And
者
this guy
仁
is
心，
Zealot.
不分敌我。我掌门，
我讲，认准矿
I
脉，
like this
绝不
guy
空
who
手而归。
can blink, movement speed up. His meltdown threshold is slightly higher. So, oops.
矿石充足。
What about him and then we've got a choice
药材对
between
症，方可治愈。
it's gonna be this guy. Dull and precocious. But yeah, she's Zealot. So what's her cooking's not bad either.
伤病
But Huang is our chef, and she's gonna stay cooking forever. She's just gonna be stuck on on cooking duty forever. So yeah, let's check out, see how long this takes. And yeah, there is a reason why I turned off the tutorial. Just 'cause the tutorial sends you down like a kind of one of many paths that you can take, and that path isn't very good, so we're not going to do it. But we are going to check out, see how the... Sorry if I'm talking over this and you understand all of this. Mambo Jambo. I'm sure it's good. I'm going to assume that it's a good VO, because VOs know what they're doing. All actors are great.
这种矿石会持续散发灼热能量，甚至能让周围草木无风自动。
Yeah, I went to college where there is quite a large theatre department, and I gotta tell you, actors are quite difficult to get on with. Let's put it that way, just politely. But we all like or love, I mean, I love movies. I just did a bit on the Discord server for the late great Chuck Norris. But yeah, I did that on the server because a couple of my buddies really like Chuck Norris. So I did that for them. They know more about Chuck Norris than I do. But yeah, it was a popular event. It was a good event. So yeah, that's the Discord server. There you go. And yeah, they're still wangdering. Yep, if anyone remembers that from the demo version. That's very funny. They're wangdering. So everybody's wangdering. I did see if this is... Yeah, I mean, this is... Didn't I choose the map where the... Yeah, I guess it is slightly different. So yeah, is this the old... X-Venom sect here? Is it? I guess there's an island here. So yeah, this is our gaff. Let's see if there's anything more going on. Here is the bandit camp. It is actually fairly tough. We do have to move pretty fast, which is why I've got it paused. Oh, what is this? What is this? Remember, part of the thing said that there was an X camp. What the smeg? What is this? And can we use it? Trade area. Okay, so here's a set of traders. So yeah, we can trade here, I guess. But I don't know if we can, like, can we, like, not live here? Can we just, like, set up shop in this existing town here? Or is this 100% an NPC location? But that's worth thinking about. That's worth keeping in mind. And then there's the exit to the location there. And there's us. So we are pretty close to... Should we call that the town or what? I don't know. Can we, like, not take that area? But I also do want to use this area. I do like this platform here. It's very cool. But it is very close to the bandit camp. We don't want to be wandering too close to the bandit camp. There is actually something I wanted to do on the old map, but I never got around to it. There was like a kind of hill area here. Yeah, okay, cool. So there is a lake in between where we start and the bandit camp, so that's pretty cool. That should slow them down a little bit. And obviously our stuff stays here. Okay. So yeah, I do want to start moving closer towards the town. And yeah, look, there's a road already, and that leads out of town. Yeah, I'm also not sure how we look at the overworld. When you've initially settled down and want to take it a step further, recruit more disciples and expand your foundation. Then you need to establish your own sect and announce it to the world. After establishing a sect, the following changes will occur. Unlock functions related to the sect. There may be characters who come to join your sect. You can take the initiative to make friends and recruit the disciples you favor. There may be other sects coming to this area to interact with you, including trading, invading, etc. To establish a sect, the following conditions need to be met. Oh yeah, any disciple awakens Dantian. So yeah, that needs to happen pretty sharpish, because Dantian, again, going back to like the difficulty, we need to be thinking about Dantian. So we need to rush production to a certain extent. Where is okay, so automation or automaton, that's something completely different. Quests, rankings. Okay, let's look at go to the post station and talk more with traveler to see if there are any suitable quests to post. Once a quest is completed, you'll receive various rewards. Go to the post. So yeah, this is the I guess the trade post. Again, I want to take this trade post and live here. What? Why can't we live here? Okay. So yeah, this is our stuff. So I think the first thing we do is we set up a search order there. And then carriage wreck, we're going to search that as well. What is this? Silver ore. So yeah, we've got hay and wood and all of that good stuff. Okay. So this will be, oh, iron ore, okay. More iron ore, more iron ore. What about stone? Is there not like stone ore? Stone ore. That's like saying stone. Okay, so what are we going to do? We've got all of these. They're shown as red exclamation points. So housing, furniture, or production. Okay. And then we've got our, I'm just going to call it Dwarf Doctor over here. And this is what I was looking for, our research panel. So agronomy, yes. Carpenter, yes. Blah, blah, blah. There it is, the arena. There it is. That's what we want. So agronomy is going to wait for a minute. We want to get this up as soon as possible. So let's go into... we do want to pop down a bonfire. Oof. Wow. Jungle. And thick bush here. I'm going to set it up right there. Why not? I also want to cut down. How do we... we also want chopping block. I'm going to pop one there. One there. And yeah, we got bonfire. How do we... Yeah, I quite like this. We just do a box select and then we've got basically, we can work through the, as it says, multiple objects. So I think we cut. Oh no, we don't. I say we observe. It does take a little while to... I want to harvest that lot. Unknown white crop. We're going to observe that. Stone mine. Yeah, okay. I'm going to leave the iron ore for a little while. I'm going to cut down the birch. Three there. And we will put it... and then R to rotate. That's cool. R to rotate. That's like Ellen. And there you go. We've got like a kind of street layout already. I'm just gonna let them construct these 6 shelters. They call them. The wandering. Why am I going so slow? There you go. Speed it up, guys. Ooh, look. Our reputation went up. Nice. They did that pretty quick. That's good. But I want them to do all 6 of these spots. And here we go. They're eating food on foot, so that'll like make them unhappy there. But there's nothing we can do about that. Okay, so that's that constructed. And then storage. And it looks like they've completed the bonfire and the chopping blocks here. Chop a bunch of sticks. Make some sticks. Okay. Simple cook, well cook, which is like higher level recipes there. And then we can brew some tea. We don't have any tea. So I think our lady who cooks stuff is going to be... What can we cook? We've only got a choice of porridge or flatbreads. It looks like we've only got flatbreads there. Can we just keep going forever? I mean, yeah. Until we've got... Oh, that's pretty handy. Until 10, or we could do it forever. Do it, confirm it, man. And then we've got work and schedule. This is in tandem. As you can see, it looks like dwarf doctor. And then we can do simple priorities, which is just on and off, or we can assign a weighting system. So weighted 3 here, and then back to on or off. So yeah, we want to go over here. We want to go to, where is cooking? Cooking. It was Huang who was our cook, wasn't it? Priority decreases. Complete priority 1 first. So she's going to go to priority 1. Everyone else is going to go priority 4 on that. And that is like all I want her to do. So I'm actually going to turn off like everything other than cooking. Actually, I'll leave on treatment, heal, and recuperate. But yeah, I don't want to chop in. She doesn't like doing artwork. Okay. I don't want her to transport supplies either. We're going to turn all of that off. And then we'll turn that back on. Yeah, 1. Great. Actually, I'm just going to turn that right off. So she's the only one I want doing that. Let's look at our schedule real quick. At the moment, it can stay as it is. We're just doing work through most of the day. Then we've got a couple of hours of relaxation. That should keep us from burning out, which is super easy. Especially first up. You know, as soon as we spawn in. Hey, look, it's created only like one room with no walls in between. I don't know if they get the ump with like privacy.
They seem contradictory, is my question. And when something comes up that's contradictory, my brain instinctively tries to understand it.
Oh, Mike, let me tell you about a man called Alex Kurtzman.